Avery, obviously that was an impressive defensive performance. What was the key there that maybe you found something that worked that maybe hasn't worked in the last few weeks?
Yeah, we really just, getting on their personnel, knowing what they do, their strengths and weaknesses, and really just listening to coaching staff. Some of our positioning, our defensive stance wasn't very good. We're giving too many straight line drives. So just tune up a few things and just trying to close out the games with high defense efficiency. So our defensive rating was good this game. Hopefully we can carry it over for tomorrow.
Like 60 points fewest, and I think y'all had 61 at one point earlier. But what does that mean? Midway through, or not even midway yet, SEC play, that you're getting to this point, you're starting to kind of put things together a little bit.
Yeah, we know we can do it, but everybody can do something once, so we have to make sure we're consistent, do it again tomorrow, and just down the line the SEC play, and just the rest of the season. We feel like we found some things that work, just really focusing on their individual personnel and their tendencies, and just really focusing on the game plan and what they want us to do, the coaching staff. So we feel like we lock in and really just watch the film and practice out, and then play how we practice. We'll be fine.
How did it feel to get a couple of threes to go down?
Yeah, it's good. I stay in the gym, so that was cool. Personally, but I just want to get the win. So whatever I can do, just gotta stay ready. So it was kind of my night the other night, but hopefully I can keep that going. And then if somebody else's night, he's got to cheer for teammates, and we just want to win. So whoever we can put up numbers, we just want to win.
Got a rivalry game tomorrow. How much more motivated are you going to be for this game?
Really, personally, it's just another game for me. We've seen them before. We played against them. We've had success against them. So we just got to go out and execute the game plan, and got to turn it up tomorrow night or tomorrow in the afternoon.
What can you take from last year's win heading into this year's game against Tennessee?
Yeah, obviously, they have some of the same players coming back, but we just got to focus in on what we do. We just kind of was worrying about us more, and then we'll let everything else play out.
Obviously, this team under Dad has been predicated on defense. A lot of it that's been the key. Was that lost at some point earlier in the year? Did you have to find your defensive kind of what works for you?
Yeah, I think we just weren't really focusing in on the individual personnel of the other team and their tendencies, like who can shoot threes, who's a driver. So now we're focusing in on that more, and I think that showed the last game. So we'll carry that over into the next game. Just really, you got to focus in on the game plan. We don't just go out there and just hoop. You got to really focus in on the game plan.
What is it about this team that a lot of times you see a team get beat on a buzzer beater, it kind of goes south. You guys, it's happened twice to you, and you've bounced back both times.
Is we just look at it, obviously, like those games, we literally play good the whole game, and it comes down like literally one possession. Georgia State game, there was one possession, buzzer beater. TJ Starks made a one-legged, left hand, three-pointer falling towards our bench off the glass, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna, it's different if you get blown out, twice or something like that. It might be different, but it's two, to me, they're lucky shots. It's not like those are just lucky. I mean, it's hard to make those kind of shots, especially off the glass in that situation where, 2 or 3 seconds left. We're not just gonna call in the season just because of those 2 games. We got a lot of games left, and we can bounce back. Some teams can't do it. I just feel like we're built different.
So what's the key though to shaking those kind of things off?
Yeah, really, sometimes, we might not even watch the film. They might just tell us some stuff on the court we can get and improve on better, but we might not break down the whole game. So really, we play good the whole game, can't out one possession. So they'll tell us how we can adjust, but they kind of just throw it, in the trash and move on to the next one, because you really can't. In the SEC, you gotta move quick. You really can't just like we're off the Mizzou game and stuff like that. Like, you just gotta move on. Texas A&M game, you got 24-hour rule, win or lose. So after 24 hours, you gotta move on.
I know they're 2 different teams, but did beating Kentucky and upsetting them, did that kind of give you the confidence you need heading into this game?
I feel like probably it's just, a similar type game. Obviously they're ranked. Kentucky was ranked probably 13. These guys are ranked, probably, top 5. So probably similar kind of game. We're the underdogs, but we're just treating it as, it's another game. A lot of teams run the same kind of stuff. It's just different personnel. These guys are led, by Admiral Schofield and Grant Williams, so we just got to stop them. A few little guards come off the bench and just lock in the game plan, and I feel like we'll get the win.
We have time for one more question.
You mentioned individual matchups, like understanding, film concepts and that kind of thing. What is the key there in sticking, not just sticking to the game plan, but understanding everybody's role defensively going forward?
You just have to have good carryover from the film session to the walkthrough to the practice, and then to shoot around, and then to pregame meetings and into the game. If you have good carryover, I feel like the last game we hit all those cylinders. So if we hit those same cylinders for the Tennessee game, I'm pretty sure we'll win the game.